Hello, everybody, back again, and how are you? It has been a while, hasn't it? Basically, I'm still working my way through the Eighth Doctor audios for Big Finish. A Big Finish video, well, Wilderness Years Part 2 video slash Big Finish video will be coming at some point, hopefully for the weekend. Can't make any promises, but you never know. But basically, I'm here to talk about 60th anniversary overall and my own personal thoughts on it. And I say these are my own personal opinion. If you disagree, then you are wrong. You need to reevaluate your life and just give up being a Doctor Who fan. No, I'm joking, of course. Sort of. Basically, 60th anniversary's been and gone. Ncuti Gatwa is now the Doctor. And what did I think to it overall? There are good parts of it and there are bad parts of it. Basically, I don't know how to say it. We got a lot more than we got for the 50th on this one. And that was, I think, down to a funding from Disney as well as the BBC. I mean, 50th, the BBC was cash strapped, spent all its money getting rights to show the Olympics. Stephen Moffat was over a barrel, and as such, the BBC went cap in hand to international markets, international audiences. Basically begged them for more money. The UK fan base basically got told to go fucking swivel if you want anything. Which pissed off a lot of fans, myself included. This time, we got so much more. We got the Daleks in colour. Basically, I've not watched it yet. I've pre-ordered the new Steelbook that's coming next month. When I watch it, I'll review it. And I have my own personal thoughts about colorization of classic Doctor Who stories, but I'll talk about it when I'll watch it next month. We got that. We got brand new Tales from TARDIS Tales. Basically, mini episodes featuring past Doctors and companions in new canon stories, rather than talk about previous televised stories. That was fucking phenomenal. I love that. We got Peter Purvis and Maureen O'Brien back. We got Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Peter Davison. We got so many back. I love them. For me personally, that was the highlight. And then you got other stuff. You got the comics doing stories. Now, I didn't read any of them, so I can't say anything about them. But I do remember for the 50th, we got past Doctor novels from BBC Books. 11, no, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can count. How many fucking was it? 11! Twat! It's 11 past Doctor, well, 10 past Doctor, 1 current Doctor's Matt Smith at the time. Novels were re-released to great acclaim. Fans could read past Doctor stories, like 10 Little Aliens and that lot. And I can't remember the names of any viewers at the minute. Oh, shocking. That was fantastic. And we got novelizations were released in a range that was quite popular and is still happening now. And it's not just past classic hero stories being novelized; it's new Who stories being reclassified, novelized, and released. I've read some of them; they're bloody great. I love them. I've got some of them somewhere. I love them. This time, as far as novels were concerned, we got a series of books representing the 60th anniversary. Great! New novels featuring past Doctors. No. They're representing a decade. So 1 book per decade. Well, okay, you're going to miss out over half the Doctors, but that's fine. I'm sure you'll mix and match. You'll get something. No. Basically, I looked online because I didn't buy any of them because I was well pissed off. I know, a Doctor Who fan being pissed off. Shocker. But basically, the 1960s was represented by First Doctor. Okay, fine. I can deal with that. That's understandable. 1970s was the 12th Doctor. What? Okay, weird choice. 1980s, the 4th Doctor. What? What about Doctors 5, 6, 7? 1990s, the 10th Doctor. What the fuck? The 2000s, 9th Doctor. Okay, fine, that makes sense. And yeah, and 2010s were the 11th Doctor. What about Doctors 5, 6, 7, 8? Huh? What about the 13th Doctor? But no. So I didn't bother with any of them. Fuck them. They're going to say, well, we're not going to do any new books for past Doctors. And then we come to Big Finish. They did one, Doctor Who Once and Future. Now, I paid good money for this. Obviously, I got the physical releases. The story was spread out over the course of several months last year, featuring past Doctors. Basically, the Doctor was hit by a degeneration weapon, and he was having to travel backwards through his own timeline to figure out what was going on. Well, past timeline, incarnations, basically. The concept was great. And then we started talking about David Tennant, who's going to be in it, and Christopher Eccleston, and Michelle Gomez, and yeah, it was going to be like, well, when's it coming? When's the big reset button coming? And you listen to all of the stories, and then boom, right at the very end, River Song, oh yeah, because she's in this. River Song says, oh, the timeline's been reset. The Doctor won't remember any of it. What was the fucking point? We spent most of the year listening to this story, just to be told the Doctor's not going to remember anything. Fuck off. That pissed me off. I spent good money, invested my time to listen to some stories that were pretty substandard. Some were brilliant. I've got to credit the 9th Doctor one is awesome. For a story that didn't matter in the end. Yeah, waste of fucking time. But we got some other good stuff. We did. We got all of the classic stories were put onto BBC iPlayer, except for the very first one, An Unearthly Child. Because Stephen Coburn, son of Anthony Coburn, who wrote the first story, has refused BBC any rights to show An Unearthly Child. Because he's got daddy issues. Oh, the BBC jacked my dad out of fucking however much fucking money, and he feels like BBC stole the rights to TARDIS off him, blah, it's all fucking complex. And it's like, haha, I've got one over BBC, never again will An Unearthly Child be shown. Mate, I've got it on fucking DVD. It's readily available. It's even available on VHS. Look, not bullshitting. And for those who can't afford DVDs, it's on other streaming sites. Pirate for fuck ups, readily available. Mate, grow the fuck up. And we got a new version of An Adventure in Space and Time, or Adventure in Time, Space and Time, whatever, featuring Shooter Gatwa in place of Matt Smith. Now, I've got my own issues about that one, but I'll do another video for that one near the time. But Anthony Coburn, again, oh no. You must remove any reference, no, not Anthony, Stephen Coburn, you must cut out any reference to my father. Mate, I've got a fucker on Blu-ray. The original one. Released for 50th. Seriously, man. Grow the fuck up. And now we come to the actual trilogy of episodes. Now, I had issues about David Tennant coming back because the 10th Doctor is my least favourite, which I'll talk about when I get to his era. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. The stuff I saw online, I felt like Russell T Davies was going to go and correct the mistakes from 2009 specials, when, if you read the writer's tale, the man was on his arse. He was exhausted. And he didn't put out his best work, in my opinion. End of Time was a colossal mess. And it felt like these were attempting to redo that. And, yeah, I mean, I've got a steelbook. Hold on, where is it? There it is. You know, I've got the steelbook. And what did I think of two stories overall? Again, I'll talk about them individually when I get to them, but it didn't feel like an anniversary story to me. it felt like you're reintroducing David Tennant and Catherine Tate as the Doctor and Donna. It wasn't a celebration for me. It was a celebration of Series 4, not 60th anniversary. The first episode left me underwhelmed. Star Beast. It did. I was wanting more. It weren't bad. It weren't crap or anything, but I was wanting more. And then we got Wild Blue Yonder, which I fucking loved. And then we got The Giggle, which I also enjoyed. And it introduced Ncuti Gatwa as a Doctor. And it definitely felt like that one. This was T. Davis trying to correct mistakes of End of Time. Where the Doctor this time is accepting for regeneration. He gets given the final line that I thought he should have had in 2009 for End of Time. And then we get a twist on the regeneration scene, which again, I loved. I thought that was fucking brilliant. And I hope newer stuff like that happens in the future. But it wasn't a celebration for me. It was a generic 3-part story that could have been done at any point in the past. It's obviously start again. Obvious to see the budget had been increased. The new TARDIS interior is beautiful and it's huge. Fuck me, it's huge. I thought Tennant and Tate were fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I love the 14th Doctor. I prefer him over the 10th Doctor. And I love Ncuti Gatwa and what we saw in The Giggle. I'm going to do a review for Church on Ruby Road. I forgot the fucking title. I'm not with it today. I'll do another review of that at some point, possibly this weekend. So, another video. But yeah, I enjoyed what we got, but it wasn't a celebration. Not for me. I personally was expecting more. I say, they weren't bad. I was just expecting the television series to, be celebratory. The other stuff was. I disagreed about the novels. I think that was a fuck up on their part, not having all the Doctors, but it felt like a celebration. Big Finish, What's in Future, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was still a celebration. Other areas of it was a celebration, and I didn't feel the TV series was. It was a celebration of, let's say, Series 4, and not the show overall, which I think was a misstep. So let's say, it was hit and miss for me. We got some incredible highlights, some fantastic new material featuring past Doctors, which I am, forever grateful for. In the end, we did get a multi-Doctor story of sorts, which, yeah, that's tradition. But it was hit and miss for me personally. I've no issue if anybody enjoyed every single second of it. Fair play to you. I was just wanting more, and I think it let me down in that regard. But I'm still a fan. Still looking forward to next series of Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson. And I say I'll do a review for Church on Ruby Road soon this weekend. All being well, I'm going to watch it again because it's great. Yeah, hit and miss. I think overall, vast improvements on the 50th, but I'd sooner have. Okay, so yeah, David Doctor over trilogy, but celebrations for 60th over 50th overall, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, well, that's your issue, not mine. But yeah, that's my jibber jabber about it. And yeah, hopefully next weekend or this weekend or whatever should be my other videos. We're going to talk about The Wilderness Years Part 2 and my issues of Big Finish and Church on Ruby Road. How's that sound? Stick around, find out. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.